it going, everybody? So today I'm going to be cooking a beer can chicken. I'm going to be using a beer can attachment, but I'm not going to put a beer can and I'm not going to use any can at all. So it's really beerless, canless, whole chicken on the Weber kettle using the Vortex. That's a lot. Once the chicken is done, I'm going to make myself a burrito de pollo asado. I'm also going to be pouring some enchilada sauce over it to get a wet style burrito, or mojado style. The Vortex can be set up in 4 different ways. You can see all 4 on their website. If you want to check out the indirect, direct cooking method with the Vortex, be sure to click on the link in the description for my crispy chicken wing recipe. But today the Vortex will be set up using the infrared radiant heat method. I've tried this method before and I wasn't a real big fan, mainly because it uses a lot of charcoal and there's no way to monitor the internal temperatures, but I figured I'd give it another shot. I'm going to start with a whole chicken. I've seasoned this chicken the night before, so a little of that flavor got into the meat. This isn't necessary, but it's a good way to get extra flavor. Make sure to coat well, all sides, and don't forget the cavity as well. Cover it up and let it sit in the fridge overnight. I went ahead and covered the bottom part of the Vortex for easy cleanup. I'm adding a full chimney of unlit charcoal, and since that is enough, I'll add a bit more so there's plenty of charcoal surrounding the Vortex. I'm also lighting up half a chimney of briquettes. Now it's time to set your chicken on the beer can accessory. Well, in this case, I'm not using a can, I'm just placing it on this beer can chicken accessory picked up at Home Depot. There are some areas that I'm touching up with extra seasoning, since it rubbed off while I was putting the chicken on. Ain't she a beaut? But it's time for her to go sit in the kettle for a little bit. I'm going to dump the half a chimney of lit charcoal around the kettle, making sure it's spread evenly all around the chicken so it's cooked perfectly on all sides. It's very important that you let the charcoal catch a bit and let the smoke clear. You don't want this ignition smoke to get over your food. After a couple minutes, smoke cleared up and it's time to cover it up. Since there isn't a way to easily monitor internal temperatures for the chicken, you'll have to check in and use your instant probe to check temps. At this temperature, it'll be between 60 to 90 minutes for the chicken to be fully cooked. Temperature is reading 137. Remember, chicken is safely cooked at 165 degrees. Not quite ready yet. Time to cover it up and let it go for another 20 minutes. About an hour into the cook, I decided to rotate the chicken because it was cooking a little unevenly. Cover it up and remove once the internal temperatures have reached 165. Alright, chicken is done and I'm really impressed with how it turned out. Next, we're going to be pulling the chicken and making ourselves a burrito. I made sure to break down the dark meat as well. The wings I'm saving for myself to snack on. I like saving the skin to cut up and mix in later. It's good eating, so don't throw away. Okay, now that the chicken is pulled, the meat is resting right now, I'm gonna make myself a burrito. Let's start it with a preheated flour tortilla. Add some refried beans and some rice. Let's add some of that chicken skin we saved earlier. And then let's place it in our pulled chicken. A little pico de gallo here. Ooh, yeah. Can't forget the salsa. Hell yeah. Hopefully my burrito skills do not get critiqued all that much. It's perfect. This step isn't necessary, but the charcoal was up, so figured I'd toast the top and bottom a bit. Boom, there it is. Now let's cut that burrito in half. I'm gonna eat it 2 different ways, plain and with a little bit of enchilada sauce. This is called a mojado style or wet style burrito. If you've never tried a mojado style burrito, today's your chance. And here we go. Boom. I'm gonna try the regular burrito first. All right, so here's burrito here. Salsa is really spicy. Try the mojado style. I'm trying to eat it out of a fork, but that's not gonna work. Normally you'd have no choice but to eat it with the fork, but here I think I do have a choice. Super messy. Oh yeah. Pollo asado mojado style burrito. That's a mouthful. Don't skip out on the mojado style. The enchilada sauce on top of that burrito really makes it. I'm still not a fan, 100% a fan of cooking a whole chicken this way, but it works. The method definitely works. I still prefer cooking the whole chicken using my Weber Smoky Mountain or Santa Maria grill. I'm not giving up completely on this method, so I might try it again in a future video. But again, if you enjoy this video, please hit like and subscribe and leave me a comment down below. And until the next video, please keep on cooking, grilling, and cooking that great barbecue. I'll see you next time.